and the analytics said go for it. Didn't work out.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Play fake. Cousins. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield.
One of the league's best linebackers. He ended that play almost before it began. And the running back, absolutely overmatched no matter what he tried to do.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is brought in at the 21. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. So we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But the two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't. I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coach to be
over the middle, and there's a diving catch. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
To me, there's nothing like watching rookie effort in the NFL. So excited to be there. They're going to give you the max on each and every play, aren't they?
Well, he proved himself on that catch, that's for sure.
I think he may have proved himself to the point where he's going to get a second year.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Opting to run again here with White. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to.
He's got him in, complete, and he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Rachaad White, 40 yards, and the Buccaneers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Powell now to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He's to the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Cam Akers, 81 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Joseph connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Mayfield down. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll go up the middle with White. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Mayfield now on 2nd down. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 7-7, our score after 1. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Levante David. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. First down, here's White. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45.
2nd and 9 from the 44.
Hey, alert 33.
To throw, Mayfield. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Play fake, Mayfield. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown! Chris Godwin, 35 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
Powell now to take it out of the end zone.
Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Meanwhile, Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. To throw is Cousins. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
Joe Tryon-Shoyinka showcasing the pass rush.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Cousins. His throw incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return.
And they will take over first and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They start the drive with White. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
87 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
Mayfield on play action.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Airing this one out for Evans. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Fourth down. Here's Jay Camarda on the punt for the Bucs. Brandon Powell deep for Minnesota.
This is taken at about the 14.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return.
And the Vikings will take over here first and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Now a 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A first down throw for Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he is out of bounds inside the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Amazing how Jefferson makes first downs like that with routine, isn't it? He's off to the greatest start by a receiver in NFL history. Set records for most catches and yards in a player's first 3 seasons and led the league in both last year.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Second and 10. Cousins to throw it. And a throw right sideline is complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Alexander Madison, 33 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. So we're back to a one-point game now as the kickoff comes. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. First and 10 as this new drive starts. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another first and 10. And a catch right side by Evans. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
The name of the game is always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the second interception in the first half.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
From this vantage point, they've got the lead here, so for me, that'd be enough to go ahead and punt the football, let my defense defend the long field.
If you go for it, you don't get it, then you really put your defense in a tight spot.
Yeah, but we never know what people ultimately will decide to do here on 4th and inches.
And he's going to have the Bucs first down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on 4th and inches. Now Mayfield. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Mayfield looks to throw. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They'll get 34 yards there.
Point it right.
Here's White. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Did he get the feed down? Yes! Touchdown! Chris Godwin in the final seconds of the first half. And the Buccaneers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Four seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. Busts through the tackle. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
But Charles, we saw pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Cousins.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. A give running right is Akers. They'll get this up to about the 44.
We call a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
Here's Cousins. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack.
Devin White defeating the offensive line and getting to the quarterback.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. They'll set up a throw.
Finding room at midfield.
And all the way down to the 41-yard line. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. He was able to run free after the catch.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 112 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. Completes this to Addison out left.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
They'll run here with Akers.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
Cam Akers,
already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Vikings have cut the lead back down to 2. It's a run with Akers.
And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. They run the draw play. This is White. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Hey, alert 33.
They go play action. Mayfield. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Regular.
They run straight ahead here with White. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette, and he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
King. What's that?
1st down, Mayfield. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
What's that?
Running out of the gun with White. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
On 3rd down, a run from White. And it's out. He put it on the carpet.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
On play action, Cousins completes it to the fullback hand. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Throwing, Cousins.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Vikings 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Cousins throw taken in by Hockenson here.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Throwing is Cousins. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson, and he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
And here's Ryan Wright now
as he's on to punt for Minnesota. He'll look to set up his blockers. So a change of possession here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. From the 21, here's the 2nd and 8. Mayfield to throw it. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That goes for a gain of 31. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
They stay on the ground with White.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call from Viking territory now. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 34. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Harrison Smith.
And the Vikings are right back in this football game.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 21.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw, Cousins.
He lets one go deep for Addison.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now Cousins.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Take it at the 37. It's a 39-yard punt, and good coverage means a loss on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting 1st downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his third.
Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. This is 1st and 10. Now a give. Akers running left.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
To Jefferson on the slant. Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Vikings have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Baker.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Mayfield.
And got his man complete.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Mayfield. He'll get that out to the flat to right.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Now Mayfield. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there. 3rd down coming up. Mayfield to throw.
And that is incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down.
There's a short one taken in by Otten.
And unable to break